Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and no gimmick or Kirby video today. I thought that today I would do something different, because we've kind of just been playing gimmick and Kirby over and over again, and it's kind of been a bit repetitive. So I thought that today I would play this game called Trip World. It's kind of like gimmick, but you play as a little rabbit guy named Yakopoo. It's pretty nifty. So, yeah. So here we are. We're going to play the DX version because that's the color version. This game is really short, which is unfortunate. But here's the opening cutscene. Now, the lore of this game is kind of confusing, but I'm going to explain it the best I can. So the guy with, like, the hat and the staff, that is Yakopoo's grandfather. And then the guy with the crown is Yakopoo's father. But he has, like, this evil flower on his head, which is, like, turning him evil. But then there's also, like, a good flower, which the grandpa had. But then the father is, like, taking it, and now it's, like, causing, because apparently that flower is, like, the symbol of world peace, and it's, like, causing everything in Trip World to, like, become evil and violent and stuff. So, yeah. There's Yakopoo. He's the main character. He's the one we're playing as. So the game starts out, right in front of Yakopoo's grandfather's house, I think. I did a bit looking into the lore of this game. So yeah, you have this kicky foot move, where you can do cookies with your foot. This power-up turns you into a Pikmin, and it lets you turn other enemies into Pikmin. Which is pretty nifty. Come on, I want to get that Sonic thing. Darn it. It's sometimes hard to get, turn those Sonic things into Pikmin, because, like, if you're, like, close to them, they'll turn into, like, needles. But you can turn them into Pikmin. It is possible. No, there's one of those weasels. A cool thing about Yakopoo is that he has, 3 different forms. So here's his flying form. What? I don't know what that's supposed to be. And then he also has a water form, where he can swim and shoot little bubbles. Oh, I usually like to just fly over this part. Whee! Oh, there's the rabbit with the parasol. He's a reoccurring enemy in this game. If you, like, kill him, he usually drops an item. Usually it's those, like, heart plants which heal you, but, I remember one time he dropped, like, an extra life plant. These thingies will only hit you if you, like, go near them. Alright, here's the boss of the first level. Come on. Why aren't my kicky feet working? Alright, we got him. Alright, now on to World 2. For this level, I like to use this ball power-up. There's actually a trick where if you keep tapping B with the ball power-up, you can, like, go faster. And then pressing A, will make you bounce higher. Oh, we don't want that. There's, like, a hidden power-up right there, and if you, like, mix power-ups, then, like, it'll have different effects on him, like making him really tall and one-shotting everything. Or in that case, making me really small, which we don't want. There's that big, like, cat dude. Oh, right. If you're in the ball form, and if you touch spikes, then you, like, immediately die. Oh, let's try that again. Here's the tail whip power up. This one's pretty nifty. I think there's another one of those bunnies with the parasol again. Eh. Alright, we got the heart plant. We're not going to worry about these guys because they can't even hurt us. The boss in this level can be like a bit confusing, but I think I've figured it out kind of. Darn it. So you want to kick him once, but then he'll do this. And so what I like to do, because if you just like wait near that ledge, he like won't stop. So what I like to do is I like to walk around like the actual arena until he eventually does stop. I think like if you like stand in a certain spot, whenever he does that, he'll like do it faster, like right there. I don't really know how exactly it works though. We might have time to do 3 levels. I told you this game was short. There are only 5 levels in the entire game, but the 3rd level has the best music. Oh, not that one. This music is so good that they actually made it the title screen music for, like, the menus and stuff in, like, the DX version, which is the one I'm playing right now. I always thought that this enemy kind of looked like Kirby if he had a warp star stuck in his butt. Pretty nifty. I was gonna make another, short today where, Yumataro and Yakopu, are playing games together, and stuff like that. These, hermit crabs kind of look like the turtle Oha guys from Gimmick, but the turtle Oha guys look more like Spinies and Tokizos from Kirby. Spinies are from Mario, in case you didn't know. Alright, and now what I like to do here is I like to get the tail whip power up, and it makes this mid-boss against this clam so much easier. I'm trying to rewind as little as possible to not be, like, annoying. Alright, got him. Don't worry, the good music will be back in a bit. Here's the good music again. Alright, let's see if I can enter the glitch zone. Here's a little glitch that I like to do sometimes. Oh, hold on one second. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? It was all glitchy looking. It was all glitchy looking. Alright, this is a pretty nifty part. There's like this wind, but there are these animals who are trying to push you back, so you use the Pikmin power up to turn them into Pikmin, and they just like slide back. A neat little trick is that if you keep your Pikmin power up, you can actually Pikminify the boss. The boss in this level kind of looks like the Grimace Shake. See? But you can't attack him until your Pikmin power up wears off. So yeah. So yeah, we killed the Grimace Shake. We might even have time for the 5th level. I mean, the 4th level, the 4th level. What if we just beat the whole game in this video? I might actually do that. But yeah, this level is like cake and sweets themed. I always thought that this enemy kind of looked like Marks from Kirby, you know? Alright, now what I like to do is I like to wait for the ball to wear off, and then I get this other power-up. This is just a Pikmin power-up, but if you combine the Pikmin power-up with the Tail Whip power-up, which will be coming up shortly, then, you'll get a really overpowered, but also slightly cursed-looking power-up. Sometimes I like to turn that little guy into a Pikmin. Alright. This is the most overpowered power-up in the game, but it also makes Yakopoo look really cursed. But this power-up one-shots everything, even the boss. And it also pushes him back a bit with recoil, so it makes this ice part fun to, like, do that. Darn it. See, look at how easily this boss dies. I only just recently found out what that boss does. Because I, like, purposefully waited for the power-up to wear off. It turns out, like, after a hit or two, once, it'll start, like, blowing out tiny puffs of air. And that's how it attacks you. This is the final level of the game. We're just gonna play through the whole game in this video. And you don't even have to get, like, secret items for the good ending, like in Gimmick, either. Like, you just get, ending, and it's always the same ending. Alright, I want to wait for this, Pikmin power-up to wear off so I can get this ball one. Because I don't want to be small Yakopoo, because if I combine those two power-ups, then I would be small Yakopoo, and I don't want that. Alright. Normally I go on the top path, so I guess in this video I'll go on the bottom path. Actually, I think that was a mistake because of the ball power-up, because it, like, floats me. So, you know what? Fine, I'll go on the top path again. Like I always do. There's this guy. I want to wait for my ball to wear off, because, well, I guess I'll just show you guys a bit. Oh, never mind. Because it wore off. But now I have the Tail Whip power-up. You see, if you combine the ball with the Tail Whip, you actually get Big Yakopoo. And that sounds cool. It's like the sprite that it used on the title screen while he was walking by. But you can't even attack. You are invincible, but, like, you can't even attack as Big Yakopoo. But this power-up, now we get lanky Yakopoo, like, funny-looking Yakopoo again. So, yeah, that's cool. Here we have to wait for these things to come so we can jump on them. Big Yakopoo really helps with, this upcoming section, because these two enemies, well, really one of them, the one with the sword, is, like, normally really annoying. But yeah, we could just one-shot them. Too bad I'm on 1 HP. There is one of those heart plants in between phases on this part. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, also, he dies just like Mega Man and Yumataro. So, yeah. I think I'll just pick up on this checkpoint. And then do the boss. So this first part of the final boss, this final boss is like 3 phases, but you fight these two guys, and they have a kicky foot move just like you do. And in fact, all 3 members of the final boss have this thing about, like, being, like, evil versions of Yakopoo. Yeah, but then the second phase, this guy is an absolute menace. This is the real evil Yakopoo. The third phase is like a robot version of Yakopoo, kinda, and he's, like, big and stuff. But he has a kick. But basically, all that the robot version does is that he has a kicky foot move, and also like the same sort of circle attack that like that energy beam that the Grimace Shake boss had. But you see, after a few hits from Evil Yakko, he has like this like spike attack. Alright. Now for the final boss, the real one. He's actually pretty easy. There's a strategy where you can like beat it pretty easily if you just like get on top of him over and over again. Oh. And that's Trip World. That's the entire game. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all this stuff. Let's watch this ending cutscene. So basically, I think that's like Yakko mom. And she like has the flower of world peace or something. And then like the grandpa comes back. And like the evil flower that the king had on his head is gone now. And Yakko is like a prince because these two are like his parents, I guess. So yeah, there's the grandpa. Look at them. They're so happy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my playthrough of Trip World. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.